trying to photograph gold crests. They are so tiny and really hard to pinpoint in the trees. But I think I finally have something that I can use. People are always so curious when there's someone sitting with a huge lens on the side of the road. Today I was thinking we can go through my go-to setup for wildlife photography and videography. So this is going to be the gear that I rely on all the time when I'm out in nature, shooting birds, wild animals, and yeah, even really compressed nature shots. So let's start with the heart of the setup, the A74. This camera was released in October 2021. Does it still hold up? In my opinion, absolutely. Of course, it lacks the new AI autofocus that the A7R5, A12, A6700 has, but it has the good old autofocus that Sony is known for. And the eye autofocus works great, I think. When you lock on to the subject and you have that enough amount of light, I think the autofocus keeps up well. What it doesn't do that well is, of course, the speed. I think it has 7 FPS or 10 FPS in uncompressed RAW. You don't have much to work with if you are shooting subjects that are moving fast. But this camera is perfect for you if you are a hybrid shooter like me. If you like to shoot both photos and videos, this camera can take photos up to 33 megapixels and it records in 4K, 4:2 10-bit, 60 FPS with a slight crop that some of you might not like. Personally, it's never been a problem for me because yeah, I compensate with going a little bit backwards, further away from my subject, so that's never been a huge issue for me and I don't use it that much. And with the 4:2 10-bit you have a lot of flexibility in post-production for the color grading. You can tweak the colors and curves way more than you could with the old 8-bit. If you're considering to switch to a Sony camera, you are looking to buy your first full frame, I would still recommend at least take a look at this. And you probably wonder why I haven't upgraded to a Sony A7R5 or a A12 or anything with the newer features from Sony. I'm pretty lucky to get to try out gear and borrow gear from Sony if I need any, and if they let me, of course. So I haven't really had the need yet. I had the A7IV before, and the thought was that I were to use that one as my main video camera, but that was one of the main points when I upgraded to the A74 was that it has a flip out screen and the A7III don't. So I kind of figured that it was pretty hard recording footage of myself because with the old Imaging Edge app from Sony, it didn't really work to like mirror your camera over the app because that app was so laggy. So I upgraded and quickly found out that, well, I can get rid of my A73 because I don't use it. It just collected dust. So the A74 was the camera that really sparked my inspiration for YouTube to really like try to make good YouTube videos and try to learn color grading and how to like tell a story with a camera. So for me, this combination that I use now, the A74 with the CVE1, that matches, I think, perfectly. That's my opinion on the A74. I think it's still a reasonably priced camera, and you can get a lot of use out of this camera still. And I use it with, of course, this beast, the Sony 200-600, which is, I think it's 6 years old now. Still holds up pretty well. I think it's a fair priced lens for its for its size and for its sharpness and for its performance. So to summarize, should you buy the A74 in 2025? I will say yes. If you are looking to upgrade from APS-C, I will definitely look at the A74. And if you're shooting wildlife, I think this combination is probably the safest combination you can get now. If you're really tight on your budget, look at a used A74. I think you can get a really good deal on that. I also use some accessories for my wildlife setup, and together with this combination I have this plate from a Benro, I think, because you can see the grip on the foot of the 200-600 is a bit small, so I wanted something like more sturdy and extra grip. I also have a few other accessories that I mean that a necessity when you're doing wildlife photography, because most of the time I walk around in the forest, or I drive around looking for birds and stuff on open fields and meadows and whatnot. But when I'm out walking looking for wildlife, this camera strap from Peak Design, and this is a unique one because I have like a Sony X Peak Design special edition that I got from Sony Condo last year. So this is actually, this means pretty much to me. I've been using this a lot. You can see it has the Peak Design anchor clips. I just clip it on like that. Works like a charm. You don't want to hold your camera in your hands all the time. So you need a cleaning cloth. Of course, I have one from Sony. And a thing that I had on my wish list from Santa for Christmas 2 years ago, and I actually got it. And I haven't started using it before now. And that is a ghillie suit. It's a camouflage suit, which is pretty easy to put on. It's a jacket, 2-piece, and pants, and of course the tripod here that I'm filming on. So it's the Manfrotto 190X with a really tiny Benro GX25, I think. So this is the view from my garden. It's pretty insane. And I'm pretty excited to see the upgrade coming later this year. The rumors has it that the A7IV will be released Q4 in 2025. I think we might see a new sensor. There's been rumors about a 44 megapixel sensor. That would be sick. But then again, you are really closing in on the A7R5, so I'm not sure if that is what the A7 line should be, because they are best at what they are today. Good for both video and photo. It's gonna be exciting, but I hope they will add the A1-2 body with the fully articulating flip out tilt screen, the new one, and I hope it will be a 20 FPS camera. I hope so, really hope so. And of course it will have the updated AI autofocus system, which I have tried in the A7R5, which I think worked perfectly. And I guess they will add 4K 60 no crop and dual CF Express memory slots. I'm pretty sure they can pull it off by adding those. Will it be a revolutionary camera? Well, let's wait and see. The A7III and the A74 has been pretty unique when they got released, at least the A7III. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you, and I will leave you with this. beautiful, beautiful view. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.